welcome to Friend Daily Farm. And today, let's talk about hay, bomber roads hay, and the factors that you should consider when you are buying or when you want to invest in hay as a form of fodder preservation. One is the quality. So whenever you are working on, whenever you are buying, you want to invest in fodder, you must ensure that the quality is top notch. And when we come to qualities of bomber rods, yeah, so we have to know that the high leaf stem ratio, yeah. So when we say high stem leaf ratio, we want to mean that the hay that you are buying, this is bomber rods. The bomber rods that you are buying must have more leaves than the stem, yeah. So the stem, or we call them straws, like the case we have for rice straws, they have more stem than the leaves. So whenever you are buying hay, the bomber root in this case, make sure that the leaves are more than the stems. The next thing that you should consider is the flowering stage. So this hay has stages of growing, and it should be cut when it has not opened the seeds. Yeah, for those who know hay how it grows, make sure that it is harvested when they don't have the flowering stage, when the seeds have not come out yet. Yeah. So and during this time the crude protein is like 30%, and not 30%, sorry, it should be cut when it is 30% flowering, because at this stage the crude protein is between 11 to 12, and the energy is between 10 to 11.5. Yeah. So always check when you are buying hay. That is another thing. Another thing is to consider is the price. So we have two different types of prices. We have the farm price, and we have the price that is inclusive of delivery. So you have to gauge which one is easier, which one is more cheaper, because you want to reduce the cost as much as you can. So if the cost for the farm price is half of the delivery, it is better you hire a car or a lorry if you are buying so many and you go to the farm. But if the price exceeds like 50 bob, 100, you should if you just let them bring it to your farm instead of going to the where it is already harvested. So you have to consider the price, yeah. And don't be, you must be alert so that you don't be conned by those who, remember, they are salesmen, so they want to mint money out of you. So you have to be very careful when you are buying these, and you must include all what you have talked about: the quality, the flowering stage. Another thing is the weight of hay. So mostly, and it is recommended, the weight of hay should be 14 to 18 kg. Yeah. And if you find any hay from 14, let's say 15 kg going above, that is a good hay. Yeah. So you always need to have to know the weight that you are buying. Even if you need a weighing scale, you need, but you have to know exactly the weight of the hay that you are buying, so that you don't be conned. Another thing that you have to consider is the origin. Where has it come from? So you see those hays that come from the forest, yeah, they are not good, because we have wild animal there. And the moment you come and feed it to your cow, there is a transmission of diseases, ticks. So you must be very keen, and you have to know the origin of your hay. Where have it come from? Yeah, because other places that you can see, they have wild animals. Sorry. And our wild animals are carriers of diseases. Yeah, we have ticks, we have fleas, we have all everything. When you come and you introduce it to your cow, you won't escape from them disease being transmitted or ticks being transmitted from the hay to the cow. So you have to be very keen when it comes to that. Having considered all that, you have to know how many, the storage. How do you store your hay? Yeah, because you can build an open house where it is not being rained on. because they don't need the moisture is not good when it comes to hay, because they bring what we call molds, yeah, and those are toxins. And once consumed by the animal, or even once consumed by the animal, uh, the milk, it will also affect milk production, and it will affect the quality of the milk, and it also affect the consumer of the milk. So you must make sure that it doesn't have mold, yeah. Another thing is dust, yeah, because so many hay, depending on where you have stored them, they accumulate a lot of dust. So you have to be very keen with the storage where you want. Just build a raised structure and an open one, so that the air can circulate. There is air circulation in between, and proper lighting. Yeah, and also you should. This is Africa. You should also make sure that they are secure, because I saw a scenario where someone came and touched all the haze, and that is total loss. So you should keep them where security is good, to avoid such a scenario of enemies coming in to burn. Now, there is this question that has been asked so much is, so between hay and silage, which one should you go for? So for me, for my case, you have to do calculation. Yeah, it is even a bright idea to buy silage rather than hay. This is because if you feed your animal, dairy cows, on hay, and you someone else feeds and the same animal, if you feed it on silage, there's more, the production of milk will shoot up when you feed it on silage, unlike when you feed it on the hay. Now, here you have to do the math. Do the math of what is the cost of hay, and how many kg does it have. Then you divide that. You divide the cost and the kgs, and you find how much that a kg goes for, how much. Then do the research and know how much kg does it cost for us for hay, not for hay, for silage. If the price for hay exceeds the price of silage, I would advise you to go for silage, because with silage it has many nutrients compared to hay. But hay still is good. You can mix it with your super napier. You can feed it to your calves, heifers, and all that. So those are the factors that you should consider when you are buying hay. Don't be conned. Always ensure that the quality, not just the quantity. You may have so many hay bales, but the quality is very low. Another thing that you have to consider, you have to know what is hay and what are rice straws, because there I see some rice straws are baled in a hay, and you might be confused which one is Bomarod hay and which one is the rice straws. Always you can know by the stem. Yeah. So, and I would advise you to be feeding on nice all those the rice and the byproducts. Just feed on the grass hay like this one. So hoping you put that into consideration, and you won't be conned, and your cows will be happy, and also you'll be happy having followed what I have just told you. So thank you for watching. See you in another video.